Gonna post about it. Is that your target? Hello, hello, hello. Is there audio? Okay, there is audio. I don't hear the music playing for them though, which is weird. I don't worry about it. All you hear is angry. Alright. Gonna go ahead and jump into the stream. Alright, I'm gonna start off the stream. Hello, hello. Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Is everything just going chaotically right now? Where is my thing? All right, there you go.
Lost it.
Okay, there is. They can hear the music. Okay, the music does exist for them. It was just me. It was just me. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 5th episode of Boarcast. We finally had a Boarcast. It's been almost a year since we had one Boarcast. We're finally back. We're finally back, baby.
Wow.
As you can see, it took a while for us to get back. We had to repair this entire building. This entire building was in shambles after some idiot rammed an entire truck into this thing. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I am the Bored Boar. I am Tachibana's working left arm, apparently, today. And yes, today we are going to be here talking about Yakuza 0. Not just Yakuza 0, the entire Yakuza series, or at least what we know so far. Do not spoil anything. I'm just gonna say, do not spoil anything. We have only gone as far as Yakuza 0 and Kiwami. Do not spoil anything after that. I'm warning everyone. So let's see. Oh, I'd have to introduce you to my guest, who is none other than. Also, what happened to the music? I forgot. I paused the music. I'm a dummy. No, where's the Bakamitai? Give me the Bakamitai.
Oh, don't.
Give me the Bakamitai. Give me the Bakamitai to enter him. God damn it! Which of this is Bakamitai? I don't know. No, let's do Friday night, because it is Friday night today. We're playing Friday night. Here is my one special guest, Nihsey the Martin, Majima's local wine provider, and currently lagging.
Yeah, I'm lagging really bad on your stream. Jesus.
Holy shit! All right, hang on. Let me try fixing that.
Maybe we should redo it over Discord instead.
Yeah, let's try. Let's do Discord instead.
Because Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, just send yourself over in Discord. Will I be playing the sequel and the spin-off? I will be playing all the games. We will be playing all the games. I will even play the fucking visual novel where Majima steals Kiryu's panties.
Wait, there is a visual novel?
No, it's like a fan-made visual novel.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Let me see. Oh, okay, you got it. Or you already sent your Discord? Alright. I think...
How do I turn this stupid flying thing in the corner off?
You have to buy. You have to buy it.
Oh, okay. But I guess doesn't matter. No one uses anyways.
All right, give me a moment, guys. For now, here, have a little short commercial. Oh, why are you in the commercial? Why are you showing up in the commercial? They're back.
I'm in the commercial now.
You're in the commercial now.
I'm the commercial talker.
We're fixing the details, guys.
If it's wiggly and jiggly, it's probably Kagaki. This didn't age well.
Still the same.
Isn't Kabagi not there anymore? As like stream?
Nah, he still exists in our hearts. Alright, how do I get the filters of this? Alright, there we go, he's back. I think I made you too big. Alright, there we go.
I'm not that big.
We're back!
I'm just a mod, and I'm not that big actually.
We're back.
I have a top corner there.
That was the censor bar. We had to censor your thoughts. Your thoughts were too powerful.
Yeah, this looks actually better. That's surprising.
Yeah. So anyhow, welcome everyone. Today we are going to be talking about Yakuza. I've already said that. But first of all, let's start off with a simple introduction. Do you want to introduce yourself, Nihsey? Who are you? Who are you?
I'm Nihsey the Martin, variety streamer, addicted to Yakuza at this point.
Very, very addicted to Yakuza indeed. You've been doing I feel like ever since you started Yakuza 0, you've been doing 9-hour streams of Yakuza.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes I'm like, what? You're like,
I only want to do 4-hour streams, and then I'm like, oh, it's already 5 hours. Okay, I guess I should end soon. And then story happens, and it's 6 hours, and we're like, oh, God.
Yep. And it's just I remember tuning in once to one of your streams, and you were basically like, oh, we've been here for 6 hours. All right, I should be ending soon. And then I come back later. It's already 9 hours, and you're still there.
It's really hard to stop Yakuza.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about Yakuza, especially after the initial slow start in 0. Everything just picks up, and you get to do all the things that you want. It gets really more fun and everything. So
yeah, it does.
Yes.
Kiwami was not that great, but you can tell it was the first game.
You can definitely tell it was the very first one out of everything.
Because some of the ideas for the boss fights were absolute horrible.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
They
learned the lesson in Kiwami 2 so far, as I could see.
I believe, it's a different engine. Was it Unreal already? I think they moved it.
It's a different engine, and for sure it feels different, but the fights are different. Like, you actually have a chance of oh, now he's doing his 5 combo of hits. I block this and avoid the last one, and then I can start my combo. That was not possible in Kiwami 1. In Kiwami 1, it was just constant evade, and even if you start your combo, they just in the middle could kick you out of it. There was absolutely nothing you can do also besides flail around and drink potions so you don't die. And it was so frustrating, especially with 2 bosses. One was absolutely horrible. Said it in stream already. I think that was the worst boss design I have ever seen in any game, which tells a lot considering how many games I've played in my life.
The one in Kiwami, that one.
Yeah, the double gun
boss. The most annoying one
Jesus.
Out of everything.
I have never seen such an annoying boss before. And there was another boss there as well that has one gun. It was not as extremely annoying, but it was still annoying. The final boss fight was absolutely stupid as well. Or the final boss was absolutely stupid as well.
There's a lot of I don't think did you actually in Yakuza 0, did you fight the hidden boss? I don't think you fought the hidden boss. So the hidden boss, you only get it after you do all the side stories.
Oh, I cannot squint my eyes. Why? I completely forgot to see people can see that I squint my eyes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I did.
So there's this boss in Yakuza 0. His name is called Amon, Amon, and he's basically worse than everything because he's purposely ridiculous. He basically has this cannon that shoots a giant laser that wipes the entire field. It's just like a ridiculously comical boss, and it's like so hard to beat.
That sounds like Atari code is needed.
Yeah. So yeah, let's again. We just started Yakuza 0, I think, a few weeks ago, and then
it took me a while to beat Yakuza 0 because I was playing other stuff as well.
Yeah. Before you started Yakuza 0, what was your like initial impressions, or like what was your initial expectations? Like, what did you think before you started Yakuza 0? Like, what is this game gonna be like, or something like that?
Like, I haven't had many expectations. It's just like whenever I said that I like to play like RPGs with story and good story and stuff, a lot of people come like, "Have you played Yakuza yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't." And I avoided all like the spoilers and speedrunners and like streams of Yakuza as well. I haven't seen any of it. I of course have seen the memes of it, but you can't really avoid memes nowadays anymore. And that doesn't really tell much about the game. And I have done I was like, oh hey, they added Kiwami 1 and 2 to Game Pass. Now the whole collection is here. I guess this is the best option, the best start to play all the games that I avoided for so long. And then I started, and yeah, I didn't expect it to be that hilarious. I didn't expect it to be the story writing be that good. Besides Kiwami 1, because they just started.
The funny thing about like whenever like people like talk about RPGs and stuff, you will always see that one guy who's like, Yakuza? Have you tried Yakuza yet? Have you tried Yakuza? The Yakuza fan base is basically like a meme itself at this point, wherein like if they know that someone hasn't tried Yakuza yet, they'll be like, hey, you gotta try Yakuza.
And yeah, it's actually an experience I didn't expect. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
For me, I actually came into Yakuza with the thought way back then, with the thought that it's just another GTA clone, and then I never liked GTA in the first place, so it was never in my radar.
I never thought it was a GTA clone, actually. Never.
For some reason in my head, I thought that it was a GTA clone just because open world and kind of open world-ish, and then you like roam around and stuff, beat people up and stuff. I thought, and then of course those like scenes with guns and everything, I thought it was just gonna be another GTA game, but it turned out to be way different. And I guess a better comparison would have to be Shenmue, right? Have you ever played Shenmue series?
No, I have never played the GTA simulator.
No, Shenmue. Shenmue's like really old though. It's like Sega time. Oh god, why do I feel older than you now?
Like quick time event simulator, I've never played. I've seen the memes about it.
Yes, yeah.
When they try to walk with the stack of books.
Yeah, and then I think that's basically where it came up and started from. I think one of the what's your favorite what's one of your favorite aspects of Yakuza 0?
Yakuza 0?
Not just 0, rather the Yakuza so far. Yakuza series so far. What's your favorite aspect?
For the Yakuza series in general, I was really happily extremely surprised about the story writing. I said
the story itself, right?
When I finished Yakuza 0 in the credits, I said like all the kudos to the story writer because he carried this game 100%. Yeah. There is no other explanation. Like the story is just too good because once you get really into it, or well, in Yakuza 0 you get literally just shoved into it right from the start. Like you can't even avoid it. You are immediately like, oh, what's happening? What's going on? I want to know what's happening now. And it just derails more and more and more, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And you don't expect what is going on, which is the good part. Like being like a story writer for games as well. I consider myself now, considering I'm making a visual novel. for now, 2 years? The demo is
Yeah.
still not out. I have usually a good sense of where stories are heading in movies or games or anything.
Yeah. Same here.
I have a really, really good sense where the stories is going. Even if some people, even for games that are actually a little bit obscure with the story, I usually can get them pretty quickly and surprise a lot of people when I predict it correctly. But Yakuza got me completely by surprise, Yakuza 0. Like, I had absolutely no idea in the end where it's going.
Yeah,
like the whole Tachibana and Makoto reveal, I was like,
I mean, even the initial part leading up to Makoto, because you're like thinking in this entire time that Makoto is like this big guy, this big mean guy, or this mean bastard, because that's how they tell you. But then turns out Makoto is this really fragile girl, and I was just like, what?
Blind girl.
What? Fragile blind girl, and just like, and then I feel like, even though you're like not in the moment, you feel like you also kind of like feel what Majima's feeling, where like, fuck, this is who I have to kill, or this is something. It's like, oh, what did I rope myself into? It's amazing. The writing in Yakuza 0 is very amazing.
I was trying to figure out how everything is connected, because of course, was obvious that at some point both storylines between Kiryu and Majima are crossing. And I was so strongly thinking about, like, how is it connected? How the fuck is this connected? And then I put red herrings as well in it with the tattoo. We're like, wait, what? Tachibana is the one who Makoto is looking for? What's going on? And then it comes revealed that it's actually a clown tattoo and all that stuff. And we're like, oh my god, didn't expect it. And I was fucking crying in the end. Ugh. I hate and love games that make me cry, because it tells I'm getting actually invested in it.
Yeah. Well, which part did you first cry?
Well, when they were just a hair apart of finally meeting, and Tachibana died like 2 seconds before Makoto was there.
I will
like, dang.
I will tell you something. I think I cried earlier. Because
like, that hit me really strong. And then the end, like the after credit scene, Jesus, that was like a gut punch again.
I think the part that I cried like the first time and like got really emotional was during the Nishiki, the part where Nishiki was like trying to shoot Kiryu and stuff. I don't know, that really got me. It was like, bro, I'll have to kill you, this is the only way. Like, I think I got really emotional. Like,
I didn't cry on that. I actually make jokes out of it.
Yeah, but like for me, I feel like the voice actor of Nishiki did really well in like expressing that emotion of like desperation.
I'm pretty sure, like, you know how highly developed voice acting is in Japan, and you can tell it with every game where you play the games in Japanese, or they only have Japanese voice actors.
Yeah,
because they can transport the emotions so fucking well. There is no other country who can do it that well. It's ridiculous.
It's just for me amazing, because like I can really like, I can feel the shaking of the throat and everything. It's just, that scene to me was very powerful. And then I remember that scene was completely ruined in my playthrough, because Toby redeemed the fart redeem. So it was like, I was about to cry on stream. I was like to burst into tears, and then suddenly, the moment that Nishiki Kiryu turns around, fart sound, and I'm just like, why?
Well, that was perfectly timed as well then.
Yeah, it was like, oh god. And I guess, okay, I'm going to address this question in the room that's been sent in. Here, there's a question actually here that's for me. It's, Boar, did you copy Awano's outfit? I'm gonna say it now. No, I didn't. I didn't copy Awano's outfit. Awano copied me. I'm the original creator of this outfit. You can't.
Man, it's so tough. Like, I have that happen to me so many times as well. Like I was back in the day when I started writing My Little Pony stories. That's where I got really into writing by myself. I wrote before, but not by myself. And I made the design of a character with a specific ability, and I was working on it and writing on it for like months to make it perfect. And then the end of the season comes in, and all of a sudden Changelings comes in with the same ability, and I'm like, great. My whole idea is now there, and everyone thinks I got it from there. Nice.
True. See, I'm original, guys. I didn't copy anyone's looks. I mean, I came before Yakuza came, right? When did Yakuza
yeah, you were born before the first game.
Yes, I was born before that first game.
I don't think you designed that out when you were born.
Plus, if you look closely, guys, the patterns are different. Okay, the patterns in our blazers are different. Awano has like those viney patterns. I have flowers, guys. I have flowers. The pattern on my thing is flowers, guys.
I'm older than Kiryu in Kigami too.
We're older than Kiryu. We're older than Kiryu in Yakuza 0.
Old man and grandpa in the game. I'm like, I'm not that old, for fuck's sake.
I mean, you fit the mafia. Yeah. I mean, this is eccentric mafia couture that I have right now. No, it's Yakuza couture. This is my favorite.
Then again, violet is one of our favorite colors, so I'm not surprised that you have that jacket.
Yes, I love violet. Anyways, so yeah, no, I'm getting sidetracked. Next question. Oh, here, very simple question: Majima or Kiryu?
Majima.
Majima. It's an easy. I'm sorry, guys. Like Kiryu fans, people who like Kiryu the most. I'm sorry, but I would say, right now, for now, since we've only played Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 1 completely.
You played 1 already completely?
I've actually played the original Yakuza 1. So
okay.
I have no experience with the Majima Everywhere system or any additional stuff. I've played the original, like the really bad graphics. Oh wait, I gotta tell you this one fun fact. I played the original Yakuza 1 game, the English version, and Majima is voiced by what's his name? Who's the one who plays Joker?
In which one now?
The original one. The one who
Joker
played
in the original one. There's a lot of original ones there.
The what do you call this?
The series, the first really
the animated
old
one,
movie?
the animated one.
The
Mark
first
Hamill?
animated
Is it Mark
series.
Hamill? Yeah, Luke Skywalker. Yeah, Mark Hamill. Yeah, Mark Hamill.
Okay.
So yeah, Majima was voiced by Mark Hamill in.
Which animated? Yeah, there's so many Batmans and Jokers. You have to be more specific.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. So yeah. Fun fact, guys. In the original Yakuza port for 1, Ryu no Gotoku 1, which is basically Yakuza 1. The voice actor for Majima was Mark Hamill, and he gave him the Joker voice, and it was I kid you not, I love Joker a lot, but it just did not fit. It just did not fit. Trust me, it felt so robotic. I could cringe watching it back. It is terrible. Trust me, guys. Even
There's
if you
a reason
love,
why the Yakuza games don't have English voice actors anymore.
I think the English came back in 7. 7 came back with English, and the voice actors are doing better now. But I still prefer the original.
7.
Yeah, that's very far true.
7. There's not even a 7. There's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and like a dragon.
Yeah. So I'd say Majima is still my favorite for now because we only know 0 and 1. I don't know, like maybe we'll change to Kiryu along the way as we see what happens or something. But right now,
only good
Majima.
thing that Kiryu has is hey.
Yeah, Kiryu just has the hey. the smugness and the Oh.
I love the hey.
English dubs will never win me over. Yeah. Let's see.
I think in Yakuza games in general, like a game that has like a deep root in like Japanese.
I think it's better in Japanese.
I wouldn't say culture, but I guess it's part of the culture. Yakuza is a part of the culture.
Yeah, because
it doesn't make sense that they speak English. It just doesn't.
I think it just feels better in Japanese, considering you have certain mannerisms and certain isms, whatever.
I usually tend to play watch movies in original language as well, because you can't translate stuff. Like mannerisms, you can't translate. Accents, you can't translate. Specific humor, you can't translate. It doesn't work.
Because if you listen, like, just even listening to something simple like Majima Aniki or Kiryu Aniki sounds very different from Big Brother Kiryu. It's just like, oh, that sounds weird.
I don't even think that they translated as Big Brother. I think they translated different.
Boss Kiryu or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just very different, and then you just can't get the specific. What do you call this? Would I call it flavor? Flavor of a Japanese accent. The Japanese accent is just moi, chef's kiss.
It's not only Japanese. Like if you take English movies, American movies, when they have people with accent in there, and then you see it like in, I don't know in what language you can watch it. Like for example, I could watch it in German. All the accent would just go away.
Oh yeah, that's another thing, Rex. The Osakan dialect, which is basically country dialect of Japan, it's very different from what you would call country in the US. So the or something like that.
Don't remind him Naruto German.
Naruto in German.
Yeah, did I show you the freaking intro of Naruto in German? It's horrible.
Oh god, I gotta look that up later. Also, why is Majima your favorite over Kiryu right now?
I think I liked his story more. Because we start with Zero, so you can tell like where it all began, how he was, and what made him the person that he is. Like if I would have started with 1 and not with 0, I probably wouldn't have liked Majima as much as I do right now, because you don't know all the backgrounds of him. But now knowing what he went through, like he with his brother trying to coup, and then the brother like he is not making it in time, but then he is still like has to take responsibility and is tortured for 3 years or whatever, and survives it somehow, and then he's just in that imaginary cage of Subuturu? I hate names. And he can't go out there and has to listen to that clan head, what he says to him and what he has to do. And like, he is in such a shitty situation, and then he slowly grows out of it and get his own character. And now that he is finally free, he just sets loose. He's just like, I want to live life like I want. It's as crazy as it is, because he takes it from the people he met in the pre-story, like in Zero, as an example.
Yeah, I feel like Zero had more depth. Had more depth to Majima's character than Kiryu. Like you could see more growth in Majima's character than in Kiryu's character in Zero, to be honest.
It makes sense, you know. Like Majima is only a side character in 1, and probably only a side character in 2, and all the games coming after it. While Kiryu is still the main character, and you can see him develop and his story unfold. So it makes sense that they put like more focus on Majima in Zero, so that you have a better feeling for that character and how important he actually is. And Kiryu still has some growing to go.
I kind of wonder how, though at the same time, like in the topic, since we started off with 0 and then 1, I kind of wonder like how people who started off with 1 first ends up feeling about Majima, like when they play 0. Because for me, I knew
that as well.
Yeah, because for me, Majima I originally knew Majima from that game, which is Project X, something like. Was it Project X? No, it's not Project X Zone. I forgot what it is called. It's this game that had crossover characters between Namco and Capcom, or was it Sega or something like that? And then it had Majima and Kiryu there, and Majima was already crazy there. So I was like, I already had this like, I wonder who this guy is. And when I played Yakuza 0, I was like, oh, this must be Majima. I was like, it looks different.
He looks, I have to say, the outfit he has in 1 and 2 is a little bit too much for me.
the tacky jacket. Well, you don't like the tacky jacket?
On the crazy. The jacket without a shirt, so you can see the tattoo, the eye patch, and that really horrible haircut on top of it. Like
the haircut.
It feels like if you see that, it feels like it's a teenager who can decide for the first time what he can wear.
It makes you miss.
But I guess that is what's the point, because now he can do whatever he wants, what he couldn't do before, and he does it even in his clothes.
I think, like, do you actually like miss Majima's old look?
Also produced with Soundtrap.
The ponytail and black suit.
I liked his ponytail. Then again, I'm a little bit biased considering I have a ponytail for many years at this point.
I think I've seen a lot of people who are like, the moment that like in the end credits, they're just completely shocked and like, what the fuck? What happened to your beautiful hair? Let's see. Next question.
You can tell, like, both clothes have their impact. Like, you can tell, like, in Zero that he has to be like that. That image of a good manager, and it is his job, so he keeps that up even if you don't want to. He looks slick in it, but it's not what he wants. It's what he has to do. And the moment he doesn't have to do anymore what the others say, he just sets loose and has that really tacky jacket and no shirt anymore. Like, the no shirt is that what actually gets me crazy. Just walking around with a jacket and a necklace, that's it.
That sounds like,
and
not to mention it's like what is this, a snakeskin jacket? It's just like constantly rubbing at his chest.
Well, usually they have like some padding inside. It's not just pure leather. Those fancy things. Otherwise, you would ruin your own clothes with it. Is it a snake or is it crocodile skin?
I think it's. I know his shoes are snakeskin. I think it's probably It's probably crocodile. He always keeps his metal-toed shoes. Yeah. He already had metal-toed shoe. What do you call? Metal cap shoes in steel cap shoes in Yakuza 0.
Yeah, but he had like the black fancy shoes with the metal caps.
Yes. Did you actually know that there's a Yakuza? When Yakuza 0 came out, they actually like had this pop-up store in Japan, and then they sold everyone's clothes there. I'm like, god damn, I missed out. I could have bought the clothes. I could have bought Awana's clothes, and I'd be like, this is the closest thing I could get.
It's a really smart idea, though.
Yes. Would you wear Majima's in Hiwami?
Nah, I wouldn't. I have not that much confidence to wear that.
All right. Let's see. Next question.
Would you wear Gomichi's clothes?
Next question is, what was your favorite song in the karaoke?
I'm so bad with titles.
Is it Bakamitai?
No, Bakamitai, I know. The other one where Kiryu is in that really tacky rock band in the video.
Justice? The one with Nishiki?
I like Justice.
You're breaking the world, breaking the law.
It was so funny because they were speaking English and it was so horrible. I loved it.
I know, right? Like I love Kiryu's tacky English. And then for me, I'm pretty sure people already know that my favorite song is 24 Hours Cinderella. I just love
the Majima song, right?
Yeah, that's Majima's song. I love 24 Hours Cinderella so much.
As well.
It was the biggest like what the fuck to me, because I was like, serious Yakuza is a serious crime drama. I would totally get the whole justice song and all that thing, but then Majima comes up, this really serious character, ponytail, manager of the Cabaret Grand, goes to karaoke, starts singing a pop princess song.
Rex, where did you get that word from? It's not even an existing word.
Star. I was just like,
Sauerstoffsteuer.
Yeah, so 24 Hours Cinderella is my favorite. Oh, did you know there's actually like I have a bit of a tidbit trivia here kind of thing. Did you know that it's actually the karaoke minigame that saved the Yakuza franchise?
Oh wow.
Because when they first made the game, it was like, just the typical run-of-the-mill, like, this and that story and all that. There were no such thing as side quests. There were no such thing as minigames. There was none. And then they added the karaoke. This one guy said, hey, why not add karaoke? This one programmer said, why don't we add karaoke to the game? It's part of Japanese culture. So they added the karaoke to the game, and it became a complete hit, and that's pretty much just history now at this point. And that's why every Yakuza game just now has karaoke. Yeah, there were no side quests back then.
I'm still amazed
in the
about
initial
the whole
beta.
hostesses system, because it seems so weird to me.
Talking about that, yes. Here's the question. What's your favorite minigame?
My favorite minigame? In which one?
Yakuza 0. What's your favorite minigame in Yakuza 0?
What was my favorite minigame in Yakuza 0?
My favorite minigame is automatically the cabaret minigame.
Is that considered a minigame?
I consider it a minigame. It's its own system, but I'd call it a minigame.
But yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed it.
I love the cabaret system.
It would be interesting to see a game like that on like.
Why is there no standalone game? Where is? You know what? Maybe I'll do it. I'll if I can save enough money, I'll hire people. I'll make the game. I'll make the game. Make it men.
You just have to figure out the programming for it, and once you have the programming done, it's all just design aspects. And then it's the question, how much do you want? It's then this question, how much design will you put into it? Do you want to have it 2D or do you want to have it 3D? 2D would be easier to do.
What if I added to the cabaret game? It's my male cabaret game, but I also added the cat fight.
That is my most hated game in the fucking franchise. I hate it so much. The one minigame that I hated the most is the fucking dancing in Yakuza 0. I hate the dancing. The dancing is horrible, but I still hated the cat fight more.
The cat fight, I didn't even get to touch the cat fight, so I have no idea about the cat fight, to be honest.
I didn't get to touch it. In the cat fight one off stream, and it was just.
I hated the I love the dancing cutscenes. I hated the dancing minigame.
It was more like that the controls were too finicky. The game idea itself was not that bad. But if I press up and all of a sudden it moves like three spots to the right, I was like, wait, what the fuck?
It's very precise. It's ridiculously precise. Like if you end up like going too far, you get bumped and then you get stunned or something like that. It's plus I'm already like bad at like hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, the game idea itself was not bad. It's just like the controls were too finicky. I don't know. It felt really weird.
Okay, here's next question. What was your favorite part in the entire Yakuza 0 game? Favorite part.
Well, I said already that I like the story a lot.
Yeah, favorite part of the story.
I think the reveal in the end. like because I was so surprised about it that
Which-
Makoto is the sister of Tachibana, and both are coming from China. Well, because they have like an Japanese grandfather there, like that was like huge, and that they actually are the owner of the empty lot. Like I was like, what the fuck? I have not expected that.
It really blew, like, yeah. It was like really like unforeseen and stuff. I think my favorite scene is actually not favorite scene. Favorite part. My favorite part of the entire story was actually the end, the very end, which is Kiryu and Majima meeting for the first time.
Oh, you mean after the credits?
Yeah, the after credits, the literal end, the very last line, the Kiryu-cha.
You didn't even got an explanation. Like it seems like they know each other, but they never met in the game. So something must have happened after this, and then this interaction. You're like, what? What? What?
It was like for me, like, because even after the whole thing with Sagawa and everything, like before the ending credits and stuff, even though Majima looked like crazy now, like his outfit and everything, he still what do you call this? He still seemed poised, normal. Even like when he was like talking to that doctor guy with about Makoto and stuff. But then at the very end, the sudden shift in personality just surprises me and everyone I've seen who plays Yakuza 0. It's just very surprising. The Kiryu-chan is just so surprising, and then people just was like, what?
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I wouldn't say it's my favorite spot in the game, but I was surprised by it as well. It was really awkward, but you could tell where it's coming from.
Yes. Oh, next question. Who is your favorite character that is not one of the main two? Not Kiryu, not Majima. Supporting character. Let's go supporting character or antagonist or anything. Who's your favorite in Yakuza 0?
I think I like Tachibana a lot.
My favorite would have to be like I like Tachibana a lot because he's pretty cool and everything, but other than Tachibana, I'd have to say my favorite was pretty much Nishitani, the other crazy dude, the one who acted like Majima before Majima was being Majima.
Yeah, he was an interesting character. You get annoyed by him when you meet him the first time, but then learn more about him, and you're like, oh, that is why he's like that. Like that is his reason. That's interesting.
I'm actually glad because they actually gave like this character who's like I would call like some sort of mini boss. They gave him background, a story, and everything, right? And then you have the one in Kiwami, which is the guy with the two guns. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the fuck are you? Get off of this.
Who the fuck are you? You're no Nishitani. You don't have a backstory. Excuse me.
Fucking roof. Just jump, please. I don't want to deal with you anymore.
Oh, let's see. Favorite female character. Who was your favorite female character in Yakuza 0?
I wish I had Max the other hostesses to know what the actual story is. Because I think I only maxed 3 of them.
Not Makoto? Not Makoto?
Makoto is a really interesting character, but she feels more like, like, oh, she's a package that is just handed around
princess.
for the whole game.
Pretty much like, she's the hot potato. She's the hot potato. You gotta pass her around.
Like, and then she grows some balls, which is interesting for a female character. Going to the boss and expecting like the heads.
I like that line. I like that line. Line up the heads of your lieutenants in front of me. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was really badass. But I was like, what do you expect? That will never happen.
My favorite character is actually not Makoto, but it's actually Reina from Club Serena.
Oh, Reina is interesting, but she has more.
She doesn't have much depth, but I just feel like they kind of made her and Nishiki kind of good in Yakuza 0 because they gave them a bit more story. You could easily tell that she loved Nishiki.
The only thing I want to know is why in only one scene without any particular reason was Reina in a yukata.
Yeah, I have no idea what was the relation to that. To anything.
She was in the yukata once behind the boss. Like, oh, that's the kind of boss she's having. But then after that, never again.
Never
she always has
again.
a normal clothes.
She just has
"What's that?"
she just has the red shoulder things.
Was it like an act of like, oh yeah, I'm in the mood for wearing yukata today, or what the fuck is going on here?
Maybe she just like, you know, she lost her yukata in the laundry. It's just like, damn, disappeared. It's gone. Maybe she came from the festival. What festival? Was there even a festival? I don't think there was a festival. I don't think there's a.
The only thing that I think is really fudging annoying in Yakuza games so far is that it's always close to Christmas, and everywhere is Christmas stuff.
Why is everything always in Christmas?
It's fucking Christmas.
Why is Yakuza always in Christmas? Why is every Yakuza like 0 and 1 always at Christmas? They love Christmas.
But there's no Kentucky Fried Chicken to get chicken for Christmas.
Oh, KFC is like a religion in Japan.
For Christmas.
Yeah.
There was like the really big like advertisement in Japan that if you don't have chicken for Christmas, it's not real Christmas. And then all of a sudden everyone starts to have Kentucky Fried Chicken for Christmas. It's like, wow, that just shows how much fucking commercials can do. It's the same with like Santa Claus. Santa Claus only came into being because of Coca-Cola. Nobody had a face like that before. But then Coca-Cola put him out with like the big white beard and the red clothes, and now everyone thinks that it's Santa Claus.
I mean, it's for people, it's mostly not even Santa Claus. It's just Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders is Santa at this point.
It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous how much advertisement and big companies can do for cultures.
Because I think it's because they were the first ones to start it, so now it's just culture now. It's just integrated deep into the culture.
The story is like that KFC really had really bad sales all over Japan, and they paid a lot of money to get into Japan and have like all the shops
branches
everywhere.
Yeah.
And they didn't earn enough money, and they was like, how can we make it that we earn more money? How about we put this gigantic money into the advertisement that everyone has to have KFC chicken for Christmas, and it sold off. Now everyone has KFC chicken for Christmas.
Yeah, but then it also kind of like has this weird kind of effect wherein people would ask, like, if you buy KFC in Japan and it's not Christmas, they would like, why are you buying KFC? It's not Christmas.
Yeah, but the sales they make on Christmas just blow all the
definitely the sales on
ridiculous.
Christmas is crazy.
They're getting so much money on Christmas for KFC alone.
Do you think we'll ever get to see Kiryu or Majima eat some KFC?
Well, you can have fried chicken. I think there's fried chicken shops, but
I want to see a picture of Majima and Kiryu having a date eating KFC
on Christmas.
On Christmas, exactly. Let's see. Here, I have a bit of a question for you. A lot of the characters in Yakuza 0, they're mocap. They're mocapped, as in like they have face models and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm gonna ask you, which two characters in the Yakuza 0 do not have face models?
They're Kiryu and Majima.
Yeah, pretty much. Kiryu and Majima do not have face models because you can actually tell that Kiryu and Majima have the most anime-looking faces out of everyone.
It makes sense. Like they didn't want to put a face on an actual face on the two main characters of it. So it makes sense that they don't have any.
Yeah, I love that for the lieutenants, the Dojima lieutenants, Awano, Kuze, and Shibusawa. They are basically some of the top actors for some Yakuza movies in Japan.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, you can tell that the people who are in Yakuza game, that they literally have done that before.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Like, even watching them, there's like, even up to now, they still look exactly as how they look in the game. Kuze especially. Kuze looks exactly like he was.
That is surprising because Yakuza 0 is pretty old at this point.
I know. I mean, the only thing now is that Kuze has white hair now. Meanwhile, I think Awano's been using dye or something because he still has black hair.
But when you see, like, you haven't played Kiwami 2 yet, right? You have only seen it on my stream so far.
Yeah, I've only seen a few.
Like the faces of Kiryu, like the face of Kiryu is such a fucking upgrade from 0. It's ridiculous.
Because it's already like a better engine. So
it's a better engine and it looks more natural. That's why Kiryu and Majima stand out so much, because they don't look as natural as the other faces. So you're like, something is off with them. And it's not the case anymore, not that strongly anymore in Kiwami 2. I don't know how it will be with Majima because I haven't met him yet. But Kiryu, was already a big upgrade.
We'll know eventually, because apparently Majima construction exists.
Yeah, well, that was a bit spoiler in the freaking skill tree.
Yeah, I'm like slightly iffed by the fucking skill tree, because when you scrolled the skill tree and then you saw Cabaret, Majima construction, it's like, oh shit, that's spoilers. Why would they spoil you there?
But they did that before as well.
Oh yeah, they did do that in 0. They do that in 0 in the CP shrine.
Yeah, because you have a complete CP section for the
Yeah, but at the time we didn't even know what they were.
The Cabaret Club and the other one for the
real estate,
and they were like, what is this for?
Yeah,
real
I was like,
shops? What?
But now we have like
girls?
expectations, so we already know what the Cabaret thing is. But man,
the only funny things in 1 is when they start talking about that past, and you played it before with 0, and they're talking about like, oh yeah, I was in that real estate gig in the past.
Oh yeah.
And
I saw you do
Majima
that.
is just like, what are you talking about? Real estate? You're just buying stuff from other people. There can't be any trouble. I had a cabaret club, for fuck's sake. I had to deal with those girls.
I mean, they both had to deal with the 5 stars and the 5 billionaires. Yeah, billionaires.
Yeah, the 5 billionaires and the 5 stars. But yeah, it's funny when they start talking about it with Gomichi. Gomichi is still the best one.
Oh god,
I died so much. Have you seen the? You made the freaking clip out of it.
The Goromi? You mean Goromi?
Yeah, Goromi.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I was dying. I was fucking dying on stream.
I'm just like, yeah, of course, Majima would do this shit. Majima would just do this
so
shit.
Much. I think what got me the most is that you actually go through the whole cabaret situation instead of like, oh, now you have to fight because it's a Gorimi, you know? No,
yeah.
You go through a whole date with Gorimi.
You actually get to go on a date.
I was dying the whole time. I'm like, what?
You know what bums me out about it? You can't invite Goromi to karaoke.
Aww.
If only you could.
I actually ignored the first girl you have to deal with. Like, you have this Rita girl.
Yeah, the extra. Oh, you mean the girl who likes girls?
The girl who likes girls, who is absolutely offensive against any other guy, and then she wants to be treated by you and asks you to go to a tea date, and was like, no, girl, you can stand there forever. I'm not coming.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Next question. What was your favorite stance for Majima and for Kiryu? Minus the legend. No legend stance, because legend stance is legendary.
My favorite stance for Majima, of course, is the breaker one.
The breaker one.
It's just too good. The breakdancing one is just so hilarious. I love it.
I get like, whenever I like think of the breaker one, I kind of end up like thinking, this kind of feels like I'm like ruining the story or the game, because I can't imagine it like the serious crime drama and then suddenly this guy's just dancing on your ass.
It's funny when you have to fight it in one.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Majima everywhere, because you have to then fight against the slugger, the thug, and the breaker, and of course the legendary stand at some point.
I think my favorite for Majima is the slugger stance, mainly because like the whole baseball bat, how he uses the baseball bat, is like pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, but it was not as effective as like the breaker, and we had so many situations where you had to fight against like 10 at once.
Breaker could just like clear an entire room.
Yeah, you can just go ham. You don't have to worry about anything. Whenever someone comes close, they get just thrown on their asses. Like, it was so helpful. The same with like the bees. At first I didn't like the bees, but then I realized, oh, you know what? With the bees you can clear everything fucking easy.
Apparently the beast one is what speedrunners use. Speedrunners use the beast one.
But it makes sense. Like, you can pick up like a bike.
Yeah,
that
grab the
breaks
bike.
into 3 parts that just destroys everything.
Yeah. So beast is your favorite for Kiryu, right?
Yeah. Beast
Yeah,
is my favorite for
Beast
Kiryu.
as well. I don't know why, but like the beast is just so fun.
In Kiwami, it changed to how is it called? The blue one, Brawler.
Brawler, yeah.
It changed to Brawler because you had more control with Brawler. I never liked the Rush one because it's just dodging.
Rush feels
you don't have
weird to me.
It's really helpful against like some boss fights because you can like dodge 10 times in a row.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you don't make damage. You just punch them and they stand there as if you didn't hit them. And it doesn't feel really satisfying, you know?
Yeah,
you
the
don't
thing
get any
with
fucking reactions out of it.
like the thing with Rush is like it's very opposite to Goros, which is like an area clear, because Rush feels very one-on-one. I can't do Rush in like a full room.
Yeah, I switched to Rush in some situations because the enemies were just too annoying. But again, Kiwami was not a good fighting system. Like the Kiwami fighting system, Kiwami 1 fighting system was horrible. In Zero it was better, but still not.
Yeah, I think
perfect.
Kiwami came
And
first.
now in Kiwami 2, it's again an upgrade to the fighting system because now you can actually strategize. Before you couldn't.
I just realized something. Kiwami came first before Zero, right?
Yeah.
Kiwami came first before Zero, but Fighter is in both games.
The boss ceiling is horrible, yeah. The boss ceiling is a really stupid idea. The whole like boss armor bullshit they always have.
Isn't that the thing that where you have to match their color or something?
Yeah, but you have to have a heat buff.
A full heat.
If you don't have a heat bar, enough heat for it, you can't do it. And they just heal like a fucking full health bar.
Maybe I'll just save some.
Like, it happened a couple times to get the gun boss because I don't have any heat. With every gun hit, he just removed all my heat because he was always shooting, nothing else. I had no heat. And then he was just sitting there and I had to fight my way through his health. And then it's like, oh, you know what? I want to have more health back than the last 5 minutes you punched me. It was so fucking frustrating.
Alright. Like, I mean, I think the whole Kiwami system is just like, it feels like a weird addition, but I guess they wanted some sort of like I don't know, is that a challenge? I don't think it's a challenge even. It's just a weird system to add on.
It was, like I said, it was the worst fight I have ever seen in any
the gunner one.
In any game. And then the final boss, not really final boss because Nishiki is the final boss, but the second to final boss was not much better.
The other one. Yeah, so anyone who has
with his fucking pocket bazooka or whatever that was.
Basically anyone who has a gun.
You had to fight
fuck
two,
anyone who has a gun.
you had to fight like 2 SWAT people, and he was in the background the whole time and throwing and shooting bazookas for whatever reason without even having one. And then you actually finally beat the 2 guys on the ground, and you hit him, and then he's half his health, and those 2 guys stand up again for whatever reason. And you have to fight them again while he stands in the background shooting at you.
Yeah.
Like it's, and then I killed him before I killed the 2 guys, because it was like, you know what? Usually when the boss dies, it's over. You know, the ads don't matter. No, you still had to fight the ads even when he was dead. And you're like, great.
I feel like
the freaking boss armor, where you can hit them as many times as you want and they don't stagger, while they can only need to hit you once to get you on the ground. Like, it was really not a good system. Not at all.
all right, guys, if you guys in the chat, if you guys have any questions, you can throw them in as well, so we can like answer any of your questions, Yakuza related or whatsoever. Whether it's questions,
but you can see that they are like trying new things with every game and trying to
I think they're trying to find the best way for them to go at it. Also, you know that you already know. Have you've seen trailers or anything about 7, right? Have you seen anything about 7? But
no.
have you?
When is 7 gonna get 7 out? When is 7 released? When will be 7 released?
I think 7 was released like a few years ago.
I don't know.
7 is the, what do you call this? Like a Dragon. That one.
Oh, that counts as 7. Okay.
It's 7. It's technically 7. Because in
So it's not a side branch of Yakuza, because it doesn't call it. So it is actually in the
I find it funny. I just find it funny because they like the original name of Yakuza in Japan is Ryuna Gotoku or something like something like that, which means like a dragon. That's basically the Japanese title of Yakuza, like a dragon. And then they just turned it to Yakuza here in the West. And now it's like Yakuza like a dragon. So it's like, oh, so it's the same. So it's the same thing. You're saying the same thing. It's like saying Ryuna Gotoku, something like that. I don't know. It's like saying the same thing over and over. But so
I have seen Yakuza like a dragon, and I know it's a complete different fighting system, and it's like a kind of turn-based thing.
So apparently, what they said is that from ever since the release of Like a Dragon, they're gonna be moving on with like the Yakuza series is gonna be sticking to that system, that RPG like system, while the old style, like, you know, the action battle, like what we have in Kiwami and Yakuza, from Yakuza 0 to Yakuza 6, that will be for Judgment instead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Judgment is like the off-branch story about the detective, right?
Yeah, which is also like, I think, present day. I think like 2000 kind of thing.
I don't know. It could be.
I'm not sure. I haven't played Judgment, but I feel like if I finish the Yakuza series, then I'll jump to Judgment.
Yeah, I think if I finish Yakuza, I will maybe check out the Judgment.
Especially if it's on Game Pass.
It depends. Not to mention that in 2 months there will be a big game that will probably take up my whole stream for a while.
You mean Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's gonna be like, shit, that's gonna be both Pokemon and Vanguard. I was like, oh, god damn.
Yeah, Pokemon, I'm looking forward to it.
I feel like
Funny part is that they released a new Pokemon.
I saw that new Pokemon.
That actually fits into the trainer I designed when I was playing the last Pokemon game. If you
I remember your poison trainer.
Yeah, it was a poison trainer who was an artist, because in old time, like all the colors they used for like the paintings were all poisonous. So I was like, that would be a great idea, like an artist trainer that is only having poison Pokemon from Alola, And now they release actually a Pokemon that is drawing with poisonous paint. And we're like, oh, well.
They probably saw your stream and they were like, you know what? We should do this.
I don't know how this fits into like the Spanish culture in any way, but it's an interesting idea. And I don't think poison normal was a thing till before, so it's interesting as well.
What do you mean? What do you guys mean we're doing a segue? No, this is still Yakuza related. You don't know Majima plays Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he plays Pokemon. I bet he picks Bulbasaur.
Not Charmander.
No, he's not. He likes the razor leaf. He likes cutting things.
Then it's more Trico for him.
What do you think? What do you think Majima would be if he was like? What type of Pokemon Majima would be? What type combinations Majima? Would he be like Dark and Steel?
Steel fits, yeah. I don't know about Dark because he is not really someone who is like doing backstabs out of nowhere. Like he's pretty upfront. So
Electric.
Maybe dark fighting. That's
dark fighting.
No, not dark
now
fighting.
That
Fighting.
Fighting. Kiryu would be fighting.
I think steel fighting would be fitting for Majima. While,
yeah. Steel fighting, and then Kiryu would be fairy fight.
Kiryu would be just fighting, I think.
Literally just fighting itself. Kiryu Kazuma.
No, he's not dragon fighting.
Not dragon fighting, because you're making a man into a dragon fighting Pokemon, and you have Charizard crying because he's still not a dragon.
Well, if you take Mega Evolutions, he was at some point.
Why am I suddenly like it just popped into my head? A Yakuza style game, but in the world of Pokemon, and you play as Pokemon.
Yeah.
Can we have Game Freak, Nintendo, whoever it is out there? Can we have a Pokemon game that is in the style of Yakuza?
Well, they're already doing something that I've always wanted to do, that a lot of people were always complaining about and wanted. It's an open world Pokemon now. Which you can play with friends at the same time. I think that's a pretty big step now.
Let me have Pokemon Yakuza with side stories. Give me Mr. Libido Lucario. Mr. Libido Lucario.
I felt like the side stories, like the side quests, were more a hassle than anything in like Kiwami.
Yeah, Kiwami's side quests felt very like they were just there.
Yeah.
And they felt like fetch quests, right? Fetch quests.
Not only fetch quests, but they were like, oh yeah, here, talk with you to give you something. It's just like,
yeah. They did it.
And then you spent like hours, like 30 minutes to finish that stupid quest, and then they give you 1000 EXP, and you're like, that is less than a fight with some fucks on the street.
Oh,
do you want me?
They don't have the same depth that Zero's side quests had, because, like, for example, the cult side quest for Majima's side, I love the cult side quest.
There were some interesting side quests, some really main side quests.
I even love
that.
I even love the, what was it, RQ3 side quest. It was so dumb, but I liked it.
But it still was like a lot of the side quests were more like, hey, talk with you, something happens, quest over. Like, it doesn't really feel like
in anything. Kiwami 1?
In Zero as well.
Really?
Some of them. Not all of them had
true. There were like some really short ones.
There were some short ones like, hey, listen to me, blah 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 blah. Thank you. Goodbye. That's it.
Yeah.
And in Kiwami 2, it feels there are less side quests so far. There's not like this gigantic amount of side quests that the other two had. But they felt more meaningful because there's thank you, and you actually seem like to unlock something with it for your skill tree.
I mean, you get the allies thing.
Yeah, they all turn into allies, which seems funny.
feel like most side quests have the scam quest. I mean, that's for me. That was how it felt for the Kiwami 1 ones. It felt the same, like the same side quests where like someone reaches out to you, and then you do this, then it's done.
It's
Very
it was not
one-off.
fun.
Yeah.
And then it was like 100 side quests, and then you have to do all of them for 100%. I'm like, no, fuck you, I'm out of here. And then I was like, at what percent was I finished Kiwami 1? 25% or something?
33. You got 33%.
And I was like, yeah, I did the main story, and I ignored all the extra stuff that was not fun.
I think Kiwami, I think Kiwami 2 still has a lot of side quests. It's just that a lot of them are locked behind like going to places first. Like,
it's not that you have to go to places. I think they are actually locked behind other side quests. Like, I feel like
they're connected.
One that just popped up after I finished the side quest with like the clerk.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, interesting. And that one didn't give me an ally either. It was actually a story about like those weird artistic photographers who give me an old-timer phone, but then the description says like a phone liked by middle-aged man. I'm like, fuck you, game.
I saw you when you were playing Kiwami 2. I saw you were you had Virtua Fighter inside Kiwami.
Yeah,
I was like,
Virtua Fighter inside.
I was like,
there's another
seriously,
there's
you
another
could play
game as well. There's another Capcom one as well, but I didn't try it.
I'm like, what the heck?
Then
Like, they literally threw that in the full game in there.
Game.
Oh god, the UFO catcher just degenerating.
Yeah,
What
it's
if they?
getting worse and worse every day,
What if they
every game.
What if they just start doing UFO catchers in the same style of actual UFO catchers in Japan, where they're like different mini games and not just the usual pick up thing?
Oh, the UFU. Then again, the UFU catchers in in Japan are like. I saw some people doing them like on like
There's that
live
website.
streams.
There's that website
live
where you can do
streams.
one.
But it's just like, ugh. But then again, if you spend a lot of time on like one thing and spend a lot of money, and the people see that, you just can go up to them and ask if they can help you to get it, and then they usually just
Make it easier.
rearrange it so you can get it. That's something different that you not would get in any other place.
Yeah, you don't
know?
get that here anywhere here. Oh no, wait, we actually get that here in Philippines, but only if you're a kid. Like, I remember back then, I like UFO catcher. I was like crying. I was like, oh, I just want to get the whale. I just want to get the whale.
We don't really have UFU catchers. We have had claw games. Because it's like a claw with either 3 or even 4 like fingers that goes close. That's
I think ours back then was the usual one, the UFO catcher with just the 2 hands, not the
and I
full
was
claw
actually
yet.
not that bad at it. They usually popped up in like festivals and stuff, and you could like get some small plushies. I was actually not that bad at it.
Nice. I think if we're in terms of UFO captures, I prefer doing those ones which are not UFO catchers. What do I call this? Crane games or something like that? How do you call these kind of games now at this point?
Crane games?
I guess. Like there's like a lot of different types nowadays where there's some where you push the thing off or like hook onto a string or like have certain things. There's a lot of stuff to that in Japan. We also have one here in the Philippines where there's a lot of different types. And I like playing those kind of games. Box pushers, yeah, so those kind of things. But they purposely make it hard, of course, to not let you get the things.
You had to earn money.
Yeah.
Yum.
Money. Oh man,
I already told it on the story on my stream that arcades were not a thing in Germany. Yeah. They were forbidden.
Do you miss injecting money directly into your bloodstream in from Yakuza 0?
Let's buy this new skill. Thanks.
Inject all this money. Boost my health. I can't tell either they're injecting it or they're just eating the money whole. They're just grabbing piles of money and shoving it in their mouths. That's how clear you powers up.
They just have an imaginary broker they give the money to so they can buy the skill.
Yeah, they're like, can I get this extra HP, please? Gives them an energy drink. In Japan, you can hear sumimasen. All right. Oh, I do have a short game for you and for everyone on stream. So let's do this really short game.
Okay.
Right. I hope I clicked the right scene. Whoa. Oh no, what happened? That's not you. Hang on. There we go. Oh, there you are. Who the fuck is this other person that's on screen? Why is there this green? Who is this green person here? There we go. Alright. We're gonna play this game. You're gonna help me guess who these characters are just based on, their chest or a few body parts here and there. Alright. Can anyone guess who this is? Make your guess. Nihsey, do you know who this is?
I'm trying to figure out if it's Kiryu or... I would say Kiryu because I think he's the only one who has like a white suit on. The others don't have that.
So Kiryu. Rex also, the chat also says Kiryu. Lucknam says it's Nishiki. Alright, let's see who it is. Dang, it's Kiryu! Look at that. It's Kiryu. It's actually Kiryu, guys. You're correct. Alright. Next up, we got... Who could this be? Who could this be, guys? Who do you guys think this is? Who is this?
I have your easy one there. That's Majima.
What do you mean? How could you tell? How could you tell? It's totally not the tattoos blowing the cover.
The tattoos are a little
the
bit
tattoos are too obvious. Yes. I wonder who it could be. It is Majima. You guys are right. Wow, you guys are really good at guessing this, guys. All right. You don't remember Majima being this pale? What do you mean? He's always pale. All right,
It's
fine. It's easy in the beginning, but we'll see. All right, next up we got. All right, who could this be, guys? Who could this be?
This is Kuza.
Ah, are you sure? Did Kuza even have tattoos in the front? I don't remember. Only Majima had tattoos in the front, right? Goro. Yeah, see, Goro.
Was it not Kuza? I thought Kuza had those skulls on his. No, I'm confused. Then again, it's names. I'm bad with names.
All right, hang on. The music disappeared apparently, so I'm gonna re-add the music here. Not wrong one. There we go. Music's back now. There we go. It's not Shimano. He's too lean. The correct answer is yes. Actually, Nihsey got it. It's Kuze. All right. Next up. All right, who could this be, guys? Who is this hunk of muscle? Who could this be, guys?
What is that freaking upper arm muscle there? Jesus.
Who is this upper arm muscles? Who could this be? Nishiki? Are you sure Nishiki had upper arm muscles like this? I don't remember that level. I'm pretty sure Nishiki had like pizza for nipples or something. Might be the bully dude. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is Makoto, guys. This must be Makoto.
Is this Tachibana?
Tachibana. Is it Tachibana? Yuki? Tachibana? Nishiki? No! Everyone is wrong. The correct answer is Awano! It's Awano.
So slim. He had such a small chest. I remember he was more buff on the chest.
From certain angles, probably. It's Awano, guys. Alright, next up. Maybe let's go a bit easier. Alright, who could this be, guys? Who could this be, guys? I don't know who this is. I've never seen this tattoo before. Who could this be? Who could this be, guys? Who is this, guys? Whose tattoo is this? Broshiki. Bruchiki.
Brochiki.
Bruchiki. Magikarp? Yeah, it's Magikarp.
It's a Magikarp.
Is it Broshiki? Is it Broshiki? Are you guys sure? Fine. Let's see. Is it Broshiki? It is Broshiki from the back.
You don't even know if it's Brochiki because you can't see the
From
face.
the back. It's Broshiki from the back. Alright, fine. Alright, since we had Broshiki's tattoo, alright, whose legendary tattoo is this one? Whose tattoo is this? Whose tattoo is this, guys?
Of course you had to put something stupid like that in.
Who is this legendary Yakuza with this amazing tattoo? Who could this be?
Who modded the fucking Amogus into Yakuza?
Who could this be, guys?
Oh my god. Well, this is
It's
Kiryu.
you. Kiryu? What do you mean? Haven't you heard, guys? The legendary sus of Dojima. The legendary sus of Dojima. It's Kiryu.
I know
Kiryu-chan.
it's Kiryu.
The legendary sussy baka of Dojima.
Because it's exactly the same scene we just saw with Nishikimi. You see the backs of them. Like, I remember that scene, so it's easy.
If it's all hey, don't chop your pinky. It's just a mugus. Alright, fine. Next, let's go with something more safe. Alright, who could this be, guys?
The
Who
fuck?
could this be?
What is
Who
this
had
angle
this
and quality?
big ass? Who has this big ass testicles? Who has these testicles?
Well, this is Tachibana.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's him laying on the bed.
Really? Where's the cast? Where's the sling? There's no.
So yeah, it's covered by his body right now.
Tachibana? Could it be? You're right, it is Tachibana!
Picture. Fuck off.
What do you mean? It's the same. It's the same picture. It's Tachibana. Present day Tachibana. Alright, fine. Next up, finally, we got who is this legendary body? Oh shit, it's Etsuko, wrong way! God damn it, I missed it. God damn it, I missed the last one. Fuck. I got them switched. Fuck. Okay, fine. I got them switched. It's Etsuko. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Wait, there's more. Alright, who could this be then? We caught this guy from It's Friday Night. Who could this be?
What the fuck?
Whose beautiful smile is this? Who could this be?
That's why it looks so cute.
Who could this be, guys?
It looks like the teeth are not in the right position compared to the mouth position.
What do you mean, guys? This was a very iconic scene. Do you guys not know this? Counterfeit Michael Jackson? Oh, is it Spining? Is it Spining? Stephen Spining?
Well, it's not Steven Spining. He meant, how's it called?
It's definitely a
it
smile
called?
filter? What do you mean? No, this is actually in-game model, guys. Come on. It's not a smile filter. Alright.
I have no idea what this is.
All
But
right.
that smile looks horrible because it's not right.
Alright, this is none other than Majima on a Friday night. Woo!
What?
There we go. It's Majima on a Friday night, guys. Lovely. Look at
never
that.
looked
Look at
like
those. Look at those teeth.
He
All
never
right.
looked like that.
All right. Next up. Wait, let me check just to be sure. All right, fine. We're safe. Next up, who is this legendary dancer of Maharaja, of Gandhara rather? Who is this legendary dancer? Do you guys know? Who could this be?
I've never seen Majima genuinely smile like this. Isn't it Majima again?
Is it
No,
Majima? What's their full title? Legendary dancer
that
Goro
the-
Majima.
That's a trench coat.
Yeah, it's Majima.
Majima never had a trench coat. Which character had a trench coat and was just bought into that position?
Could it be? Could it be Majima? Who could it be? Who could it be? Look at those hands made for fighting. Give up?
I give up, yeah.
Alright, it was none other than the legendary Mad Dog! The Mad Dog of Tachibana! Makoto!
I knew it. I knew it.
Makoto, the legendary Mad Dog of Tachibana!
I wanted to say Makoto, but I didn't.
Legendary Mad Dog of Tachibana! Makoto!
You know what
Goro
put me
Makoto!
off? What put me off to not say Makoto?
But
The hand looked so manly.
I know, right? And yes, that is our short little quiz section. Alright, back to the chats.
Makoto.
Makoto!
I'm curious
Makoto!
if they probably not pop up anymore, but it would be interesting to see her pop up again.
That'd be nice, like, give closure. Closure, please. Only someone who will wear that coat is Makoto. Nah, Yuki could pull it off. I bet Yuki could pull it off. I don't know why I'm
so close. I was so close to say Makoto, but I didn't.
There's actually, there's an actual mod for Yakuza 0 where it just replaces Majima with Makoto and it replaces Kiryu with Yuki for some reason.
Why Kiryu with Yuki?
I don't know. And then you just have all these fight scenes and it's just like amazing. And then you even have Shibusawa, like the final fight scene, which is Yuki versus Etsuko. Yuki versus the grandma.
Oh god.
Oh god, these mods are amazing. I'm just like, oh damn. Why not Reina? Because Reina has to stick being Reina. Someone has to stay in Serena.
Man, those modders. Modders are crazy.
God damn. I was actually tempted for like my last Yakuza 0 stream. I was very tempted to just install the Naked Kiryu mod. But I'm like, you know what? I think I'll be banned from Twitch if I do that. It's not even like naked with like things flopping out. It's just Barbie doll naked kind of deal.
The only game I ever played modded was Spyro.
Mine was
I put on the
the way
Spyro
yeah
mod.
the chunky mod. Yeah, I think I think Dozy also did that. He added the chunky mod.
It was really good. Like, it was not that badly made, and I was surprised.
Kiryu in the Speedo mod that already exists. There's even a Kiryu in a thong mod. You can find it with jiggle physics.
I'm pretty sure you can find nearly everything. If
You
they
can find
mod,
any mod.
If they can mod, how's that thing called? Thomas, the log engine into freaking Resident Evil, they can do everything.
How about furry Kiryu? What do you mean? Kiryu is a furry. Don't you know that the dragon on his back is actually his persona? It's just his persona, just like how Nishiki has a Magikarp for a persona. Oh man, it does make me wonder, how do actual Yakuza people feel about the Yakuza games?
I don't know. I actually don't want to know.
I am curious as fuck. I wonder if there's actually like interviews or something. I need to look that up. That'd be like very interesting.
some Yakuza that are depicted in their groups are kind of fucking dumb.
Yeah,
not the main ones or the clan heads. They are usually depicted kind of okay, but like the lower ones, they are just plain stupid.
Yakuza nowadays are very modern. They're not the kind of people that are like before, that they just like do fights on streets and stuff. They actually like run businesses, enterprises and stuff now. That's pretty much like what they do now. I've seen a
It's
really
a bit
Yakuza.
unrealistic. I'm not surprised.
Of course. I mean, we don't punch people and then they send them flying. I mean, if we were going with realism, how many people have Kiryu killed at this point? But no, Kiryu still 0 kills, guys. 0 kills.
Yeah, especially in the chasing scenes that I have not seen in Kiwami and Zero.
Yeah, the what do you call this? No, the car chase scene was in 0 though.
It's in Kiwami 1 as well.
Yeah. Kiryu never killed anyone. Rubber bullets, guys. It's rubber bullets. Come on.
In 0 they had a fucking helicopter, and in 1 they had a truck.
Oh my god. What's
and
next?
Both was shooting rocket launchers. They don't have to reload.
Maybe by Kiwami 2 or maybe by Yakuza 5 or something. Maybe you'll fight an airplane. Like on an airplane, some of them are riding an airplane shooting rockets at you.
Like at this point, I'm convinced there will be at least one of those ridiculous chasing scenes in every Yakuza. When they put it in 0 and 1, I'm not surprised it will happen again in 2.
If 2 has another car chase scene, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? No, maybe do something different. Instead of a car chase, let's do something new. A boat chase scene. We're in Sotenbori. We're in Sotenbori. There's a river. Let's do a boat chase scene.
They could be chasing scenes in general. That's true. It doesn't have to be a car
What
chasing.
if chasing scene on foot? On foot chasing scene. Let's go. On foot.
On a moped.
No, have Kiryu deliver pizza. Give me that.
I will be a taxi driver. You know that already.
So basically, Yakuza is like the Yakuza game. However, they say that Kiryu's shirt is for low members because it looks cheap and they don't understand why Kiryu just doesn't shoot them. Yeah, indeed. Why doesn't they just shoot the guys? Or you gotta beat them up. You got guns. Oh man, I need to look at those interviews. They're just so funny. There was this one. I believe there was like this one video where Joey, the anime man, interviewed an actual Yakuza. And he even asked them, so are they different from the games and anime? And the guy just said, obviously.
Yeah, of course. It's with everything.
Pretty much.
It's with everything. Like, everything is crazy over the top when you put it in games.
They even mentioned that nowadays a lot of the Yakuza members think that the whole cutting of the fingers thing is kind of barbaric nowadays. There's like, I wonder what their new kind of punishments are. It's basically just, I feel like it's mostly just gonna be financial at this point. Imagine the Italian mafia cause someone fire from their forehead. That's a different show altogether. Ever seen that Katekyo Hitman Reborn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of my favorites. It's coming back actually, doesn't it?
Yeah. I actually would want to see a movie or a series based on Yakuza 0.
Like
I want
Katekyo Hitman Reborn was actually one I really liked, and it was kind of like not really on the top, or not a lot of people.
Yeah, it was kind of like under the radar.
And it was a really good shonen anime and manga. It was really
I actually finished the whole manga as well for that one.
I think I did as well.
I'm just waiting for.
I think there was an announcement for a new anime season for Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
A new season? I guess they're just like gonna finish off the entire manga.
No, it's the same as with Bleach. Next season,
Yeah.
The winter season or fall season will have the last story of Bleach in it.
Yeah, I just want them to make a Yakuza anime. We're never getting Kiryu and Tekken. Sadly. So might as well give us an anime or a movie. I'd be fine with real life movie a real life movie of Yakuza 0 maybe?
Real life is always such a. Whenever they try to do something in real life, it just doesn't work.
Did you ever watch the real life Attack on Titan?
If you watch the real life Full Metal Alchemist,
Which one? They're making another one.
not the one that is not out yet.
How many are there? There's like so many Full Metal Alchemist real life now.
It's so horrible. It looks so bad.
Oh man, like if they even got. Let's see. What if I go even beyond? I go even beyond anime and Japanese movie. I go full Netflix adaptation of Yakuza 0. Netflix real life adaptation.
You just have to look at Resident Evil movies and shows and how many times they tried to make it work and it never worked.
What if let's see, who would play Majima? I'm thinking Keanu Reeves.
Well, they would probably use Japanese actors.
No. I wanna go the cursed route. Let's use American actors. Kiryu will be played by Keanu Reeves, and then Majima will be played by who would play Majima? I can't think of like any American actor.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage, let's go! Oh my god, let's go! Nicolas Cage as Majima. That is
because
perfect.
Nicolas Cage can pull off crazy and normal.
Oh my god!
Both.
I just realized we have the best Nishiki, Adam Sandler. We could do Adam Sandler's Nishiki.
Johnny Depp would work. Johnny Depp would work.
Oh, Johnny Depp could do Majima actually. Yeah,
for Majima as well. Like you need actors who can be really good at serious movies and at crazy movies. Not that many.
Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson can be Kazama. No, make him Dojima. Make him Dojima.
Oh god.
Oh god, Kuze. Who can be Kuze? Who's the guy who plays? God damn it! Oh, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh yeah, Kuze just keeps coming back.
Yeah, well, Samuel Jackson can't give up. He never does. So
we can have why am I forgetting his name? Robert Downey Jr. as Awano.
Who would be Tachibana?
Tachibana? Let's see. Tachibana. Oh, Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan as Tachibana, please. Lucy Liu as Makoto. Benedict Cumberbatch as Benedict Cumberbatch has to be who's the guy who says hey boy. Bacchus. Oh my god, Bacchus, yes.
Oh god.
Oh my god, this
forgot about that dude.
He became a bar in Kiwami.
Yeah, now that you mention it.
You can see his posters of him in the back though. In the back, like in the background.
The freaking drunk that is always in debt has a bar in Kiwami.
Who's the libido man? Mr. Libido should be played by the guy who Mr. Libido would be played by who's the guy who played Joker the latest? Not Joaquin Phoenix. The bad one. The bad Joker. The one who did Morbius. That should be Mr. Libido.
I haven't watched the last Batman movies, to be honest.
Yeah, Jared Leto should be Libido, Mr. Libido. And then you have Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Shakedown. Add Mr. Shakedown to the movie, please. All versions of him. The cabaret, the cabaret minigame also has to be in the movie.
What abomination do you put together there?
Can you imagine like they make an anime series or a movie and then they add the mini games to it, and then you even have Etsuko. You even have Etsuko, the Obatarian.
I was so annoyed by her, and I hated that she was so good and so helpful.
She's
in the
so
freaking
high
game.
in talking. Oh my god! By the end of the game, she was my highest performing. She was my highest performing hostess. I was like crying.
Yeah, everyone who wanted talking was just like, oh. And then whenever you put her in, and then the guy's like, oh, kawaii. I'm like, no.
Oh, kawaii. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. I just realized that Kiwami and then Kiryu is in fucking Sotenbori. And she exists. Wait, hang on, wait. No, it's 20 years. She's dead. She has to be, right?
Well, she is certainly much older.
It's been 20 years. She has to be dead.
She looked like 60 in the game. So 80
She'd
doesn't
be,
mean that you're dead.
oh my god, she'd be fucking 80. Oh god, she'd sag even more. Puck her up. No. Oh man. I mean, Kiryu's like, what now, 30 plus? Majima's like 40 now, and he still looks young.
Well, Kiryu is 34, I think.
Enhancing her Obatarian powers.
He said in Kiwami 1 that he's 33. Somewhere he said he was 33. I can't remember in which scene he says it. So he is 34 in Kiwami 2.
I hope we get a game where we can play as Haruka and beat some kids up. I don't know why, I just want to see it. Haruka beating shit up. Gotta learn from Kiryu. Gotta learn the tiger drop.
Nah, she grew like weeds. I don't know what Kiryu fed her, but it worked.
She fed her the dog.
They left the dog behind. I was so upset about it.
I was like, what the fuck? Why'd you leave the dog?
I was so fucking upset about it. I'm like, this dog will just be trampled on by some thugs again. What do you want?
I just realized something as well. Like, who the fuck owns Serena now? Reina's dead.
I don't know. That was actually a good question from in my stream, but I wasn't in Kaburucho, so I couldn't check what's in Serena's place right now.
Damn.
But the freaking Club Sunshine is gigantic now.
Yeah, well, holy fuck.
Me too. Like, it was gigantic and the people were standing in line to get in. I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Damn, like, I hope Yuki's still there or still alive. She probably retired. She'd like retire at this point though.
She would be the mama of that club.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Though, let's see.
Because those clubs always have a mama.
Yeah. Oh god, what if... Oh no. Oh god, I just realized something. What if you run into a new Obatarian and it's not Etsuko, it's named Yuki?
Well, she wouldn't be 50.
Oh, it's named Yuki and she's just carrying a bottle of vinegar. A bottle of vinegar?
She would be the same age as Majima.
Alright, good point. She's like... No, she's younger than Majima, so yeah. Oh
yeah,
god damn it, where's Majima? Where's the fucking vinegar? Majima?
So, I don't know how old Majima is. I can't remember if they said at his age somewhere.
I know he's way older than Kiryu. He's way... Like, Kiryu's 20 and... Kiryu was 20 in Yakuza 0, and I think Majima was like in his 30s already.
Yeah, like he was 20 or even... Yeah, I think he was 20. And then 4 years passed before...
Oh, he was 24 in 0. He was 24 in 0.
Was he 24 in 0?
Yeah, and then Kiryu was 20. So they're just 4 years apart.
So Majima would be 38, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was 20, and then like 4 or 5 years, I think 4 years passed. No, a couple years passed before the accident with Nishiki. And then he was 10 years in prison. And then 1 year passed between Kiwami and Kiwami 2.
Oh.
I just can't remember how many years have passed between 0 and Kiwami 1. I can't remember.
It says here, by Yakuza 2, his age is 38. Kiryu is 38.
Oh, 38, okay. Well,
That
he's
means
older than us then.
that means Majima's like 42 already.
But he's not that much older than us.
Yeah. I wish
Like
I had
38?
I wish I had Majima's energy at 42.
I still hate that they call him Grandpa with 38.
I mean, when it comes to like Asia, oh wait, never mind. Asians like take forever to like age.
And then it's like a snip in the age super fast. I don't know how.
Yeah, the moment we reach like, it's like all the way up to 40 plus 45, we'd still look young. Then the moment we hit 50, either we stay looking young, or we just go wah, wrinkles everywhere, become wah, and then we become tiny people.
Yeah, they shrink and get wrinkles everywhere.
It's like,
and just like, what?
oh, you were like 6'5" in your prime, and then when you become old, you become like 3'5". Like, what is this? What is with Asian genetics, man?
You know that there was a theory in medieval time that there's evil gases coming out of the ground.
Evil gases.
Yeah, that they are not visible and not touchable and not smellable, and
What is this evil gas?
and that will slowly kill you, and that's why all the old people die, because they get shorter and closer to the ground.
Wait! Hang on. By that thought, babies should be dead immediately because they're crawling on the ground already.
That logic is so hilarious. But I read like a theory in medieval time, and they like wrote like books about it and how to prevent it, and I'm like, oh my fucking god.
All right. So anyhow, let's go. I think we're gonna be ending soon. So, any closing remarks? You have any like what you're looking forward to for the Yakuza series? Looking forward to playing all the games. I am definitely gonna play all of them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing all of them. Like, I'm really invested in them at the point right now. I'm really surprised how invested I am in them. I really want to know what's happening. And I just hope that the stories will be at least equally as good as they were in Zero. I don't need more. That was already amazing.
From what I heard, story-wise, 1 is the only one that's not good.
Like, it is really like Zero just kicked me out of the
Zero
park
is
with the
just
story.
number 1. I would say 0 is number 1 right now in story.
Kiwami 1 was an absolute disaster and absolutely boring.
Yeah, the story in Kiwami 1 wasn't that great. You could tell it was the first.
Yeah, you can tell it was the first game, that's for sure.
Yep.
And then Kiwami 2, it's a good start so far. It already picked up, and it's just chapter 4. So I'm like, oh my god, where is this evolving into? Like, this is going crazy already.
Yeah. I just realized, if we ever do karaoke, you want to do Yakuza karaoke?
I can't sing in Japanese.
Neither can I.
I can't sing. If we do
sing the
karaoke,
Baka
if we do a karaoke together,
we'll do Judgment.
No, should pick up like a list of songs
that we can sing.
The other one that we can sing, and a list of songs we want the other one to sing.
Oh, that'd be fun. So we basically we make each other sing songs that we're not probably familiar with, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, karaoke. We're bringing karaoke back. Karaoke culture, thanks to Yakuza.
wasn't there singing games as well?
Yeah, there are a lot of singing games. I mean,
think
there used to be
I
karaoke
think
on
if
Twitch,
you-
right?
Like if you play like singing games, I don't think you should have any issues with Twitch because technically it's the songs
Part of the
in the
game.
game.
I mean, I could always just like, I could do the VOD thing where I split the VOD audio and the thing.
Usually they
think
do it don't they do it automatically even? Like I have seen before that some of my sounds in my VODs are just gone.
Yeah, but it's only after the VOD is recorded. The way I split it is that it won't record any of the songs that are playing on my Spotify at all on the VOD. The moment the stream ends, the VOD has no songs on it.
I don't use any Spotify songs. I just have my own songs.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Yakuza songs are okay to sing because they're part of the game, right?
Oh my god, the Yakuza! I'm feeling so insulted with Kiwami too with the karaoke that there is no Bagamitai in karaoke, but it's playing in every fucking job.
Huh?
It's the background music in every fucking job.
Oh, that's how they're doing it. They're making you bakamitai that there's no bakamitai.
It's horrible. Like it's either the Christmas song or it's like dummy dummy, and you're like, what the fuck?
Dummy dummy.
I want to sing this in karaoke. Why are you torturing me?
All right. Thank you everyone for watching, and it was a blast. Thank you again for being here, Nihsey. It's been great. Do you know? Would you like to let them know where they can find you?
Yeah, they can find me on my channel Bordeaux. Most of the people who are in chat already are there all the time. So my stream is Bordeaux. Yeah, I already said I'm a variety streaming Martin. I recently reached 400 followers, which I never thought I would. Considering that I was at 380 for a year. And I actually have an event stream on Sunday for that.
Yeah. So
with Saris together with my boyfriend.
Yes. So guys, don't forget to go check out Nihsey, and also join us for their celebration stream this Sunday, right?
Yeah, you can even this Sunday. Normal streaming time. I posted a tweet on my Twitter. You can put in questions.
Guys, send questions. Send questions.
Or ideas for tiers lists.
Come on, guys.
I will go to tier list maker and see if the requested tiers are in there, because I will not go through the work and make my own tier lists. I'm too lazy for that.
Yes. Send your questions, guys. Come on. Like ask Nihsey what their plans are. Ask them what the color of their underwear is. Ask them like, oh, how many
Wait. Color of underwear? You're wearing underwear, boy?
What do you mean? What is underwear?
Yeah, that's a really weird question. What is underwear? I don't know what underwear is.
Oh my. Nihsey, what the heck? Did you come in here with just that? Oh my god. cheese tire list. All right,
cheese tier list, burger tier list.
All right, thank you everyone.
I have one. It's the same as Shadows.
Thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you guys on Nihsey's stream. Okay, go. You go.
Nihsey's stream.
On Nihsey's stream this.
I will have Sunday stream. And then next week it will be all Yakuza 2, Yakuza Kiwami 2 for sure, because I don't think I will stream anything else until I'm done with the Yakuza games at this point. I'm way too invested in those.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys, everyone, and
have a nice day, everyone.
Have a nice day, guys. Bye. Bye.
Bye. I couldn't pause when he's a Yakuza streamer now. Rex.
He is now a Yakuza streamer. Oh wait, this is the wrong one.